It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith as we get ready for this very special broadcast of the NBA. Tonight we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Cleveland comes into this one after the win against Indiana, feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. Tonight, two teams that have had great success, the kind of battle that could have future ramifications. Kenny, these teams may have to play each other again down the road in the playoffs. How can they set the tone here?
Oh, send a message. Even if you got to write it and give it to the ball boy to take down to the other bench, you send that message that we're here to play, and this is how it's going to be today, tomorrow, and in the future.
And as a player, you look forward to these matchups, Ernie, because as a team, you learn where you guys stand against the best.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. The fans are making noise at Quicken Loans Arena here in Cleveland for their Cavaliers. Well, they didn't have the success they hoped for on the recent road trip, but now is the time to regroup for a win with the help of their tremendous fans.
And it's in your DNA. You come up against a natural rival, you're going to be a little bit salty.
Yeah, some of the fellas will say, this is just like any other game, but the truth is, nah, it isn't.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors, Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Smith, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. From deep, Thomas. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pachulia.
And the Cavs trade for Isaiah Thomas reunites two former teammates. He and Kevin Love actually played a little AAU ball together, both of them growing up in the Pacific Northwest.
Poke loose. Durant with the steal. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. On defense, Golden State.
And back in high school, Isaiah Thomas used to ride the train down to Portland and stay the weekend at the Love's family house. For those two, teaming up once again at this level, that's pretty surreal.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Green with a screen for Durant. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Oh, you see Durant drain so many outside shots, but you have to remember that he is still lethal from inside as well.
Thomas with the ball. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Love dishes to James. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Now, James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
Curry kicks to Durant. The dish to Pachulia. Back to Durant. Off target from three-point range. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Thomas. Passes it to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick. And if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
One shot.
And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history.
Now here's Durant. 23 points for him the last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Golden State moving the ball around. Again, Durant missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Smith, no good.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Green passes to Curry. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, that's just great instincts. Tremendous handle. Steph can take you any way he wants to off the drive.
Curry against Thomas. Smith outside. Five on the clock. Stolen by Thompson. Outside for Durant. Back to Thompson. Pass to Curry. A floater and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, you know, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
That's good from Stephen Curry. And with Curry and his ability to put a team away in one quarter, Greg, it's absolutely incredible.
I mean, Curry just has that ability to end a game's competitiveness in a short span. What is amazing is he does so much and will often sit out the fourth quarter because of the lead he's helped to build.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Well, he's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
Thomas against Curry. And the shot goes in.
And, you know, though Thomas is a smaller player, his size doesn't deter him from getting close to the basket. I mean, that's what you have to love about this kid.
Curry kicks to Durant. Pachulia against Thompson. Here's Durant. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, the Warriors, this team has one of the most potent offenses ever. Now, a big part of why that is so is because of their passing, their ball movement, their cutting. Everyone on this team can set someone up for an easy finish.
That's good from Durant. And with the Warriors, their ball movement, Chris, and cuts are the key to this offense, as you were talking about. You could see it the last few seasons with their astronomical assist numbers as a team.
Yeah, it seems like every basket they make, Kevin, come off an assist. I mean, every guy buys into looking for that extra pass. It's a very smart and flexible offense, and it results in some beautiful basketball.
Durant hits them both. Well, the NBA has some great advanced scouts who know how to help a team prepare for an opponent. When you play, Chris, what kind of information would you be given with a team that was coming up on the schedule or the game that night that was important for you?
Oh, wow. My rookie year, I remember the first time I got a scouting, the playoff scouting report, and I had to understand how many times the player I was playing against would shoot over his right shoulder as opposed to his left shoulder, and the percentage of the times he liked it on the left box as opposed to the right box. And really just knowing the guys and understanding their habits, and so you really need that. It gives you confidence because, as I said, you can't check one player. It's just so hard to do. So what do you have to do? You have to check their tendencies, so maybe you can beat him to the spot that he likes before he can, because if he gets there, he's just going to destroy you. Scouting reports are everything to understand your opponent and your opposing team.
Did you keep, Chris, a mental notebook, or would you have a notebook that you would write in to keep track of these players, the guys you would face?
I had a mental notebook. The teams would give us physical notebooks, but I would just kind of read them and make my mental notes. You get to see guys so often that if you don't kind of understand who a player is that night before you play him, it might be too late.
Here's Curry. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Pachulia with the screen on Love. Curry. Love grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 5. Thomas kicks to Thompson. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 31-point game against Toronto. He feeds it to Durant. Outside, Green. Dishes to Curry. Clock at 4. Back to Green. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And that's just another way Green can beat you. He has a reliable mid-range jump shot.
Outside Thomas. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Thompson against Thomas.
But he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Good D by Thompson. Curry against Thomas. Pachulia inside. Another miss by Curry.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Now here is Smith. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Thompson.
I mean, look, it's hard to stop Smith. Even when you knock him around, he can still drain it in your face.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Thompson. And the Warriors also making a change. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Pachulia.
One shot.
That's good from J.R. Smith. And the Cavs over the last few seasons setting records when it comes to three-pointers made.
And really, they did a good job of surrounding LeBron with floor spacers. They doubled down on that when they got Channing Frye. And then when he and Kevin Love play together in the front court, the Cavs can bury you with their long-range shooting. And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Well, yeah, they've set an aggressive tone early. The trick is maintaining this momentum. It's easy to get complacent.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Playing on the road, always a challenge, but it becomes a heck of a lot easier when you can shoot the three ball the way they did.
Oh, no doubt. When you're hitting a high percentage on the perimeter, everything becomes easier.
Jeff Green is checked in for J.R. Smith. West is checked in for Golden State. Here's Curry with the three, and the Warriors miss again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Thomas, that's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Warriors trail by 12. Thompson dishes to Curry. Durant with a screen on Wade. And Thompson kicks to Curry. To end the run. And the layup good by West. West has got his first bucket in this one.
Solid timing, better execution, going strong to the rack.
LeBron drives in, and the dunk by LeBron.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Pacers in Indiana.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawlessly.
Yeah, and they also controlled the pace of the game for most of the night. Outstanding effort in a hostile environment.
Now Wade following Durant's three-point attempt.
And you watch Wade and know he isn't the same player he was back when he averaged 30 a game. But in short bursts, he can still give you a glimpse of that old flash. He knows when and how to dial it up when the game is on the line.
The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Wade.
I mean, I don't think most fans can understand the experience and leadership that Wade gives to his team and how huge it is. He's a fantastic player who commands respect.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Rose comes in for Thomas. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Warriors trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Curry passes to Thompson. There's the pick. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Korver's checked in. And here is Curry. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game. He used that pick to perfection. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you know what? And it's just the feel that Thompson has, using the screen to his full advantage.
Green, the screen. Wade against Thompson. The jump hook. Wade can't hit.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
Now here's Curry, and Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Green against Durant. The feed to Curry. The screen from Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Durant's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches till they find one that works.
Well, Greg, I think the best approach is this solid motion offense, a lot of back cuts, ball movement side to side. Against a team with this kind of defense, good movement is always the key to breaking them down.
Curry against Rose. Durant wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Cleveland leading by 4. Green, the screen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And it's really all about the evolution of Derrick Rose, finding out how to be more effective at this stage of his career. And, you know, I think he's done a good job of not relying on his outside shot as much. Still can attack and get to the rim, and it's starting to lead to better results.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
The free throw drops for Rose. For Rose, the outside shot was something that never really recovered after his injuries, Greg, but he is still a dangerous scorer without that tool.
One of the better finishers still at the rim in the league in terms of guards. His decision to go inside more helped bump that field goal percentage up last season. Not everyone can adjust their game, but Rose managed to do it seamlessly.
That one is no good. And Chris, I know you've been executive producing and hosting various TV shows. You had a great NBA career, obviously, and it seems like you continue to find success. How's that been for you?
Well, I try to take the same lessons I learned in sports. You know, when I first got to Golden State, the first man I searched out was Chris Mullin and found out all of his habits and stole all of his knowledge, and I tried to take that and move forward. And I try to do the same in other areas. I try to work with the best. I try to learn, work hard, work my way up the rookie ladder and see what happens. And so I've just aligned myself with some really great people, some wonderful thinkers and hard workers, and hopefully it'll continue to have fun like I am doing. So it's been a great ride.
You're always learning, right? You never stop learning.
Man, come on. It's not just about a school or a class or one mentor. It's about everyday learning so that you can kind of learn and put people's knowledge with your unique sense of self and make it work. Why not learn on someone else's dime? Why go through life making mistakes when other people can kind of let you know, wait, I did this, you want to think about that, and kind of just put your own playbook together.
Mm-hmm. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
McGee a screen. Now here's Livingston, defended by Crowder. Now Livingston shoots over Crowder. Almost, but it rolls out.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Outside Rose. Here's Crowder, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, and I think coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
Rose is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's Green, and it's Crowder in at the power forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Livingston. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. Over Rose, no good off the front iron. Cleveland leading by 5. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The screen from Thompson. Kicks to Rose. Shoots over Livingston. Rose can't get that one to fall. Warriors trail by 5. Crowder with the steal. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Korver. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And Chris, you had the chance to play with Kyle Korver in Philadelphia. A decade later, he makes his first All-Star appearance.
Yeah, he's my rookie, the 51st pick of the 2003 draft. Nobody outside of the Korver family expected him to become this talented, but I knew he was going to be a heck of a sniper when I saw him practicing, shooting every day.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know Korver is known for his lights-out shooting ability. He's a long-range bomber who continues to shoot at a high clip.
A different look now for Cleveland. Amon Shumpert has come in for Jeff Green. And it's Calderon in for Rose. And Golden State also making a change. Caspy's checked in. Both free throws good from Korver. Well, we don't always get what we want, Chris, but if you were in charge of the dunk contest, which 4 players would you personally pick to make up the field?
Oh, man, it's so tough. Wow. I think I definitely want to go with Levine. He's, the ex-dunk champ.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, Westbrook, I think Paul George would be great in there. Of course, LeBron, Griffin. I don't know. Davis. There's so many high flyers. I just think it's so tough because sometimes the smaller guys have the advantage. Big guys feel like they can't do it because they won't be as exciting. Even our worst dunk contest, I've fallen in love with because you get to see some incredible things. But, yeah, I'd start with them, but so many other players you can pick.
Warriors trail by 5. Caspy dishes to Livingston. There's the pick. Back to Caspy. Off target from outside. Cavaliers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Now here's Calderon. Guarded closer. Back to Korver. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
And how about the defensive adjustments in that one? Their communication was brilliant all night.
Well, they really work well together. They trusted each other. That's how you get stops.
Here is McGee. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Here's Livingston. There's the pass to Caspi. McCaw kicks to Livingston. Here's the screen. Shoots the three. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from McCaw.
Oh, and a nice look by Livingston, keeping his eyes up. Locates the man.
Outside Crowder. He dishes it to Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. Calderon passes to Thompson. Count that one. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
McCaw kicks to Caspi. Feeds it to Livingston. To the paint. It's stolen by Calderon. Shumpert in the corner. Back to Calderon. Cleveland moving the ball around. Thompson sets the pick for Crowder. To the middle. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for it.
McCaw, the pass to Livingston. McGee a screen. Caspi for three. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Caspi's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this. Well, one thing I like about Ty Lue is at the same time he's a player's coach, he's also got the confidence to take charge. That's important on a team with star talent like the Cavs.
Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Kevin Love's checked in for Crowder. James comes in for Shumpert. J.R. Smith's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Jose Calderon. Then for the Warriors, Pachulia. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Draymond Green comes in for Bell. And it's Thompson in for Patrick McCaw. And Ty Lue not shy about holding his stars accountable.
No, he's not. He'll critique everyone from the 15th man up to LeBron. He still wants his players' input, asking his guys what works for them, what they're comfortable with.
Here's Livingston. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Goes back up. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. There's no reason for these big men to shy away from contact on the inside, because when they get to the foul, you can see the success they've been having in the past month. Kevin Love, fourth.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
Well, probably because they have that confidence that the D can't stop them. It's really demoralizing to the defense when they have to resort to fouling continuously.
Throw good, Livingston. And Chris, you were only briefly with the Warriors at the start and the end of your career, but you had plenty of big moments with that club. Any stand out to you as a favorite?
Oh, well, I think the playoffs, you know, almost averaging a triple-double in the playoffs, for me, it was something very special. You know, going behind the back on my good friend Sir Charles, of course, is one of the first experiences I had there, and also my first NBA game. I mean, being in front of those crazy fans in Oakland, that atmosphere is unlike any other. And and jump ball and winning and scoring my first bucket. So many special moments there. Rookie of the Year, being awarded that with my father at center court there at that arena is something I'll never forget.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM, and he even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Now Pachulia. After Isaiah Thomas missed from long range. Livingston with it. Thomas is there. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Livingston. James kicks to Love. Pass to Thompson. It's a pick by Love. Thompson dishes to James. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by LeBron. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And this is where Love is most effective. Close to the basket, he's a phenomenal finisher indeed.
Green with a screen on Thomas. Picked by Pachulia. Thompson inside the line. Offensive rebound. Back to Livingston. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Livingston. The dish now to Thompson. From downtown. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Again, yet another shot to build on his impressive first quarter.
LeBron outside. Passes it to Smith. And Thomas has it in the corner. Looking to end his cold spell. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. That's now 8 points for Isaiah Thomas.
He embraces the contact, does Thomas. At his height, he uses his body like a shield. Just has such great leverage, creating space for the finish.
Timeout called the Warriors. Well, we talk so much about what it's like on the floor, Chris, but I wonder what it was like off the floor when you were on the bench watching the team play and what was going through your head and mind. What did you and your teammates talk about as you were on the bench taking a rest and watching the game go on?
It depends on which game. If you're in L.A. and you see, Eddie Murphy and Rihanna walk in, you're going to say, hey, look at Beyonce and Jay over there. Or, if you're watching a great play and you see a guy dunk on your teammate, you're not going to get too excited, but you're going to whisper to your teammate, man, did you see that? That's crazy. Or, you're pumping up guys because they've been working so hard in practice, and it's a guy who's getting his first time to kind of get in and get a good run. So you're cheering him on. And so being on the bench, it's a lot of fun. You have to stay focused and ready to re-enter the game. But part of that job on the bench is to keep the energy of the bench, and that's to keep guys encouraged, to be loose, to have fun. And so it's a lot of fun being on the bench. And more fun when you're winning than losing, but a lot of fun being on the bench encouraging guys.
Well, last season, LeBron very outspoken, saying the Cavs were too top-heavy. The Irving trade has brought them some much-needed depth.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And you talk about the depth for the Cavs. Crucial when facing a team like the Golden State Warriors. If everything comes together, I think there's a chance their trade with Boston might give them a better shot at winning it all.
Now here's Love. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Wade can't hit. The Warriors trail. Curry with it. Now, Thomas defending. West a screen on Love. Curry kicks it to West. Outside for Curry. And that misses. That would have put him up. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Wade passes to James. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Green leading the charge.
With that violent pinball style, Draymond draws a high number of fouls inside.
The Warriors have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And it's tied up with that one.
I mean, just the ultimate glue guy. Green's strongest asset may be his ability to contribute across the board.
And Cleveland making a change here. Green's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Nice. Tying it up. Though a little disappointed that he couldn't give him the lead.
Wade gets the bucket.
No more for his scoring than his playmaking, but Thomas looking to become more balanced as a lead guard.
Durant kicks to Green. They set the pick. Thompson, high post. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open and is too difficult of an adjustment to make.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Well, you just watch the way that Klay Thompson shoots, and you're surprised when the ball doesn't go in.
I mean, one thing with Klay, too, in his shot, he believes it's always going to go in. More importantly, so does his teammates. And he's got that shooter's mentality where he just will continue to trust in his mechanics. And I don't think he gets enough credit for just how hard he works to maintain that shot.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Back to Curry. West dishes to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by West. And now a three-point Warrior lead.
Slithering inside, somehow Curry finds those seams, and he will definitely take advantage if you overplay him.
Green passes to Thomas. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Kicks it out to Love. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
And it's good for 2.
Sometimes you can do everything right as a defender, but it doesn't matter. Durant is just that good with the jump shot.
Now, here's Wade. His last outing, 16 points for him. Floats it up for James. .121 left here in the second. Curry kicks it to West. Thompson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Now Thomas after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Thomas, no good.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive.
And stolen by Love.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Yeah, this could come down to the correct play call, but let's see what they do right here.
Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 5. Curry kicks to Thompson. Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Thompson, a screen on Wade. Back to Thompson. Outside Curry. From 17 feet out. Again, the miss by Thompson. LeBron against Durant. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Curry outside. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, up 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We're going to break down all the action from the first half. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
I love it. You know why I love it, Ernie? Because they're getting the ball inside and converting, not just sitting back behind the line shooting threes. See, that's kept the defense scrambling a little bit, unable to lock in on anything. Get it in, we'll kick it back out, then you shoot it.
And now, folks, just moments away from the start of the third quarter.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. Warriors leading by 5, and Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Durant in at the 3 side. Curry gets the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Love with the screen on Curry. Here's Thomas. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Oh, in just a few years, it's safe to say Steve Kerr is one of the most respected coaches in the NBA.
Curry kicks to Green. Thompson up top. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Well, there's no limit to what Thompson can do offensively. We all know that. He hasn't taken his foot off the gas pedal all night.
And for Kerr, rare is it to see someone jumping from the commentator booth into being one of the top coaches in the NBA.
Well, we all knew that Steve had a great mind for basketball, so it isn't surprising to see his success. It's just rare to see a coach have this much success so quickly. I mean, it seems like he's making coaching look easy.
And so here's Cleveland, following the score by Golden State. Smith outside. Pass to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Thomas kicks to Thompson. Basket, good. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
That's just the vision of Thomas, spotting the open man and delivering the ball on time and on target.
Picked by Pachulia. James against Durant. He feeds it to Pachulia. Here's Curry. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Well, one book that is out on Curry is that you can body him and knock him around off the ball. Chris, a lot of teams feel that if you can beat him up as he comes off the screen, he'll be far less productive. What do you think?
Well, whether it's true, not true, fair, or unfair, Curry's definitely getting banged around out there. If you watch him off the ball in some games, he gets grabs, push, pull, you name it.
Free throw good, Curry.
And having led the league in free throw percentage a couple of times, Curry is not the guy you want to send to the line.
Thomas with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Thomas goes in. An easy layup after coming off the pick. He's got 12.
Well, that's just a great start to the half for them. Their offense is clicking, and they have made 3 of their first 4 shots.
On the wing, Thompson. Over Smith. Good work defensively by Smith.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
James. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Curry. He's got 12. Thompson from long range. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. And the Cavaliers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Iguodala. He's checked in for Durant. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Warriors.
Hey, this is a high-powered offense today. Clicking on all cylinders, making things happen, and also good use of the 3-ball. Just enough to keep the defense off balance.
Thompson dishes to James. Outside Thomas. Wide open shot is on the money. Thomas got 14.
Filling it up. Thomas has it going.
Green, the screen. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Dishes to Green. There's the screen. Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. From deep, Green. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. The screen from Thompson. Love with the screen on Curry. Thomas against Curry. Thomas goes in. That's tipped. Outside Curry. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And the Warriors moved Bogut to clear space last season. Many thought they would have trouble filling that center role. But you know what? Pachulia was signed and was the perfect fit for that team.
Kevin, my man Zaza. I mean, he's a vet. He knew exactly what his role would be coming into the team. Still has a great skill set. Fantastic passer for a center. And he can keep possessions alive with his offensive rebound.
That's good from Stephen Curry. A different look now for Cleveland. Crowder, he's checked in for Love. Korver comes in for James. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. Stephen Curry hits them both.
You know, yeah, I think back to when I was fortunate enough to join the Warriors as a rookie, made the playoffs as a rookie. Then the next year I didn't come back, and it was strange to see them not in the playoffs for such a long time. But look at how far this franchise has come since those days.
Here's Curry following the score by Derrick Rose. Pachulia with the screen on Thompson. Floats one up, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the Warriors, as you said, Chris, have come so far from their years of despair back in the 90s. Couldn't happen to a better, more supportive group of fans.
Let me tell you something. From the days I played there, or of course before that, the Warriors fans have always been known as some of the most loyal fans in the NBA. Whether the team is up, whether the team is down, whether it's stick thin, or whether it's sunny outside, or whether it's a storm. These are some of the loudest fans, one of the loudest arenas in all sports.
And the first one at the line is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
And for the Cavaliers, every move they make is going to be under the microscope. When you have the league's most dominant player in LeBron James, there's pressure to make the most of his window.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 10. On the wing, Korver. He's covered by Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Smith over Pachulia. Cleveland the rebound. Smith the pass to Rose. Smith outside. Now the feed to Thompson. Smith outside. The screen from Thompson. Smith dishes to Thompson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Iguodala's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And for the city of Cleveland, you can't overstate the impact of the Cavaliers' first title back in 2016.
Yeah, a city that had felt cursed in a lot of ways. Now it's been lifted. There's a sense they're back on a level playing field with the rest of the country.
Now here's Crowder, following the miss by Draymond Green. Rose kicks to Crowder. Curry against Rose. Can't connect from short range.
A good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
And the wide open shot from Green. Green missing again.
Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
Smith outside. Here's Rose. Doesn't go for him. And Golden State will come the other way. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Thompson inside the line. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Lets the 3 fly. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
No, probably isn't a better catch and shoot player in the game. Steph right on time once again.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Well, and you hear about the Warriors having, an unfair amount of talent. I mean, there's a little bit of truth to that. This roster stacked when you look at 2 MVPs at the heart and soul of guys like Draymond Green and Andre Iguodala. When you look at a sharpshooter like a Thompson, of course, those guys can play. But still, 4 All-Stars on the team has happened plenty of times in the past, but I would beg to differ that is, misleading because I don't know if the 4 players were individually as good as some of the guys on this team.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for the Cavaliers. Golden State also making some changes. Belly's checked in for Pachulia. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Chris, other teams with 4 All-Stars that you referred to, Pistons in the mid-2000s, and even more recently the 2014 Atlanta Hawks. Still, the Warriors, 4 All-Stars, hard to match.
Yeah, and part of it is that for the Warriors, the 4 for the Warriors are all NBA-level talents. I mean, we're used to seeing 2, 3 megastars on the team, but 4 legit all-NBA-level players, that's rare, even from a historical perspective.
Cavaliers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. Left side Rose. Tries to snap the cold streak. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Thompson.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Green with a screen on Rose. Here's Curry. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Rose. He has 5. And that one is good. Rose has got 7.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Curry with it. He's got 21. Bell passes to Iguodala. Green, the screen. Curry against Rose. Outside Curry. Over Thompson. That's short off the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Rose attacking. Outside Crowder. Kicks it to Wade. Cleveland moving it around. And there's the pass to Rose. Thompson sets the pick for Wade. The lead now in single digits. He has 7.
Look, Wade is an intelligent guy. High basketball IQ. He knows where to be off the screen. He's going to capitalize every time.
Iguodala kicks to Curry. They double team Curry. Up off the screen. Livingston, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Wade. He's got 7. The screen from Thompson. Off the pick. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Wade.
Wade has always been a gifted mid-range scorer. I mean, his jumper, extremely consistent.
And here is Curry. Down low. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Dwayne Wade.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Calderon comes in for Derrick Rose. And then for Golden State, West is checked in for Draymond Green. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Sean Livingston.
One shot, gentlemen.
And Bell, no good on that one. And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Timeout called, Cleveland. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
We've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. The Warriors, number 1. The Cavaliers, 4th.
You know, both these teams can beat you in so many ways, but it's usually by outscoring you. They possess a whole lot of offensive firepower.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Green, the screen. Back to Calderon. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Tries it from the top of the key. And too long on the shot. Warriors leading by 11. Kicks it out to Iguodala. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. To the inside. Here's Bell. Green with the block. Calderon kicks to Wade. Over Iguodala. Here's Thompson. And at last, they get one to fall. Thompson's got it back down to within single digits for Cleveland. Durant against Korver.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
And the former college player of the year, I mean, former MVP. I mean, Durant, the first freshman to ever earn that distinction, now at the line. Incredible.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kevin Love comes in for Thompson, and James subbed in for Kyle Korver. And Golden State also making a change. Looney's checked in for Bell. And both free throws good for Durant. And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 11. Calderon kicks to LeBron. And Durant sends it back.
But Durant has arms that just keep on going and going and going. You aren't going to be able to just get a shot by him.
Curry against Calderon. Curry on the wing. 21 points in the game. Good on the shot.
His confidence level is through the roof today. It usually is anyway, but even by Curry standards, this has been incredible.
LeBron right side over Iguodala. And that one hits back iron. Warriors leading by 13. West setting the pick for Curry. 32 seconds left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Durant. But they'll get another chance. Love against West. Over Love. No good from West. Calderon against Curry. LeBron left side. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. 13 points for LeBron. He can't get that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Great start, fellas. Clay, your cutting is awesome. Your movement without the ball is brilliant. Great stuff.
To hear that complimenting the motion, Steve Kerr likes this offense and how it's running right now.
And when the players and the ball never seem to stop, it really prevents a defense from getting set and digging in.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. They've got LeBron James, Kevin Love out there with Green, then there's Dwayne Wade, and it's Thomas in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
He has come out strong to begin this half and has really found his stroke.
Now Curry. West outside. He dishes it to Durant. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Oh, with the size of Durant, there isn't a whole lot you can do when he gets inside, no matter how many defenders are on him.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. To the paint. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. Now here's Durant. Feeds it to Thompson. West a screen on Love. To the middle. Stolen by Wade. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I want to see more of this. I love it when he penetrates inside, when Love uses his size and strength to his advantage. Well, Kevin Love is a great rebounder. We all know that. Very skilled.
The first free throw is good. And when you look at Love's game defensively, Chris, what stands out?
Well, he avoids cheap fouls. He controls the backboards and just a great scorer.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Pachulia, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, Kevin Love played the first 6 years of his NBA career with the Minnesota Timberwolves, posting gaudy numbers, but he never was able to guide them to the playoffs. He was more than ready to join the Big Three in Cleveland.
Now here's Thompson. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
That's just stellar focus from Thompson. It takes a lot of effort to throw him off his game down low.
Love with the screen on Durant. Durant against LeBron. It's a pick by Love. James in the post. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots. And the thing that stands out is Kevin Love's unselfishness. He's such a team player. See, Webb, he knew he'd have to make sacrifices in Cleveland, and he has.
Yeah, he's made big sacrifices, and it's taken some time for them to gel. Once Kevin figured out when and where to assert his game, he was a big impact when he gained confidence. He's only getting better.
4 on the clock. Pachulia kicks to Curry. Out to Thompson. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Smith with a screen on Durant. LeBron kicks to Thomas. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Thomas. Love with the screen on Durant. Shot clock at 5. LeBron dishes to Thomas. Not gonna go that time. Warriors leading by 10. Durant kicks to Thompson. Back to Durant. Thompson passes to Curry. Golden State moving it around. West a screen on Thomas. Here's the screen, and Thompson gets it to go.
Well, it's nice to have an option like him every time down the court.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry with a wide open look. Durant kicks to Curry. Over to the left wing. It's deflected. It's taken away by Smith. And Thomas has it in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
The D did a good job shutting him down in the first, but he got loose and easily dropped that one.
Thompson dishes to West. Picked by Pachulia. West passes to Curry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's just a foul out of frustration. Curry, as always, frustrating the defense, dictating the pace.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Chris, if you were on the rules committee, what rule change would you like to see the NBA make going forward?
Kevin, there's not a rule I'd necessarily have changed, but I'd ask them to kind of reinterpret a couple of rules, and that goes with the flagrant foul. I often see so many plays that are just hard fouls called as flagrant fouls, and that can affect not only a player and later on whether it's a flagrant 2, but it can affect the game. It can affect the next game by how it's interpreted by a player being kicked out because of that. And so I just want to take the sensitivity or put the toughness back into that. So many flagrant fouls are called and they're not going at the head or they're chopping down on the wrist. And I just like to see it get back to be interpreted as it was a little while ago, maybe 20, 25 years ago.
And here is Curry after Isaiah Thomas made that last three-pointer. Picked by Pachulia. Curry with it. Now Thomas defending. Curry kicks to Pachulia. For three, Durant. And James pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Love. James dishes to Thomas. He kicks to Smith. Shot clock at 6. His three-pointer's off the mark. Warriors leading by 8. Outside Durant. Pachulia sets a screen for Durant. Pachulia the pass to Durant. Fires the three. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Thomas with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively, and Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Kicks to James. The dish to Thompson. Over Pachulia. Thompson misses. Warriors leading by 8. Thompson passes to Durant. Pachulia kicks to Curry. Green the screen. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Curry against Thomas. Durant. Offensive rebound. Back to Curry. Passes to Thompson. Fades back. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 13 with that last one. LeBron dishes to Thompson. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Look, I love how Thompson maintains his focus. He doesn't let the D change his shot selection.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Curry kicks to Green. They set the pick to the middle. Here's to
That's how you get your boys on the bench going crazy. What an incredible dunk by Durant, who never ceases to amaze me.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was. Now here is Smith. Pass to Love. Right side Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the wing 3. Warriors leading by 8. Thompson passes to Curry. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
It's Durant on the wing, covered by LeBron. 11 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
Durant, knowing he can rise up from anywhere, a dynamite mid-range shooter.
Thomas dishes to LeBron. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Well, he recorded just one turnover in the first, but since then, he hasn't been as effective holding on to the ball.
Warriors leading by 10. Here's Curry, picked by Pachulia. Fires from 18, and another basket for Golden State.
Look, we talk about how Curry can score from anywhere. That's an easy shot for him, mid-range.
The screen from Thompson. Down low. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Pachulia sets a screen for Curry. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
He didn't let that first half get him down. He has come out firing on all cylinders to begin this second half.
Thomas a screen. James up top, defended by Durant. And as successful as LeBron James has been, a max contract, all the endorsements, everything else, he's made his mark with his philanthropy.
Well, Kevin, my favorite part about LeBron is what he's done off the court. I mean, $2.5 million to the Muhammad Ali Museum. Think about this. This might be one of the greatest philanthropic moves, in my opinion, by an athlete. $40 million to pay for the college tuition of 1,000 Ohio school children. I mean, he's affecting the world in ways much larger than basketball.
And he makes the first.
Well, you got to admire LeBron. I mean, he's such a competitive athlete. He's one of the most competitive athletes you'll see in all of sports.
Wade, he's checked in for Smith. Timeout called the Warriors. Now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Both free throws good from James.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
This is to Curry. Back to Thompson. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And James gets it to go.
James is just a versatile scorer. When he's feeling it, get out of the way and let him do his thing.
Warriors leading by 8. Outside Durant. He feeds it to Curry. Pachulia with the screen on Thomas. Curry kicks to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Man, what is crazy is that it doesn't even look like it's Harper Durant out there. It's like he's bored with dismantling every defense he sees.
Cleveland now, time running out. Thomas passes to Wade. The feed to James. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. And James drills them both. Warriors leading by 8. There's a good screen. Outside Curry. Pachulia sets a screen for Curry. They kick it out to Green. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Warriors lead by 11.
And when Draymond sets his feet, catches, and releases in rhythm, watch out.
Wade a screen on Curry. Thomas dishes to Wade. Kicks to LeBron. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And James is super strong, incredible at powering through the defense.
Curry, good. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
And there's the call on Durant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And he can't get the first one. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them to within 10.
And every point is critical now. You can't afford to let these opportunities pass you by.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
He had those defenders shaking their heads. There were times when they thought they had a handle on him. And then just like that, he'd go off on another tear.
And here's Pachulia following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Wade against Thompson. Clock at 6. Curry is inside. 2 points. That one goes. Curry's got 33.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
Outside Thomas. There's the pass to Love. Over Green. Misses off the right iron. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
When we're moving the basketball, we're just relying on each other. And, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that was the case. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.